Yo, this is a unique touch, man. That Joker trailer was alright. I mean, personally, I'm not too hyped about him in the first place. I mean, he's cool. He has a lot of sit-up type moves. I'm a mid-range player. Maybe what it was the second variation with his gloves, third variation with his gloves, maybe. He's gonna be like a Aaron Black kind of player, it seems like, but not as many 50-50s. Why am I making this video for? Welcome to Mk11 2020, man. Happy New Year. Subscribe, like it. Let me know what's up. If you want to see me play, who you want me to play, do combos with, teach you about data update. We're hyped about that. So, no more jump kick councils. Nerfed Jackie Briggs' fatal blow finally. A lot of stuff that's changed. Kodo Khan's sword play has changed. So thank God they fixed the fatal blow from behind. That's what's up. One thing I wish they didn't change is stupid. One crushing blow per round or per game. That's stupid. It's dumb. It's not my fault that I'm catching you with these crushing blows. And last time I checked, most of the time when I do a crushing blow, it's off a combo. You know what I'm saying? I mean, for those who don't just uppercut people for crushing blows and hoping they can get a combo, those who do combos go into and get their crushing blow off into another combo, whatever, realizes that the more combo you do, the less damage it does. So even if you did your crushing blow, the damage would be less. So you took it away because you want the fight to last longer, because somebody feels like if they had more time they could win. It's not gonna change anything. They either can or they can't. Joker's story is what I want to speak on the most. His story, man. So, is Joker confirmed? It has confirmed Nalina coming back along with Havoc. Chronica can bring back anybody because she's a time-bending element that can bring back anybody at any will because she feels like it. Because she can use them to her advantage, tell them whatever. She's basically the mind over all of the players in Mortal Kombat 11. She is the puppet. It's like Ed Boon create, her, right? That's kind of like if you want to look at it that way. It's like, and then it's her, the Elder Gods, Raiden, creation. Creation then Raiden. You know what I'm saying? It's like that order, like. Not exact order, but if you want to look at it from a hierarchy stance of type of thing, even though Ed Boon's not in the game, technically his voice is a scorpion. It would just, I'm just being funny, but it's him. You know what I mean? It's and it's and so she can bring Chronica, so she can bring back anybody, and then it's then it's the Elder Gods, and then Raiden, including Creation, because Creation is one of the Elder Gods. Now, which means that if she was allowed in the game, so any of those other Elder Gods can also be in the game, because anything is possible until all characters are finally out, and then they're like, okay, no more characters, enjoy the game. Kombat 2 has not, or has been confirmed by anybody. Not even by Ed Boon. Not by Ed Boon. There's not even a hint. Usually he trolls people. Usually if he even throws a small smidge of a troll or a hint, like Kombat 2, ha ha ha. Nothing. Absolutely zero. So will there even be one? Why there has to be? Why? Well, NetherRealm Studios has done a lot of stuff to the story, broke rules in the story, changed it to fit their new Mortal Kombat 11 story, right? So just because, as I showed you on my previous video, if you go to Unique to Flawless Image and you look at my video, I show you that Shiva is it says DLC NPS, non-playable, whatever, S. I told you I don't know what that stands for, but her picture is also the same as Liu Kang's Fire God Liu Kang skin. Also says DLC MPS, or not DLC, but it says, my bad, I'm sorry, hers doesn't say DLC, but it says MPS, non-playable, whatever, section maybe, screen maybe, I don't know, but his says that. If they wasn't gonna give Liu Kang the Fire God Liu Kang skin that you earn when you do the 30 towers at the end, then in the story mode he turns into Fire God Liu Kang. Shiva's also in the story mode. She doesn't die, which I'll also speak on the Melina dying and stuff like that, because that's what I want to wrap it all around, is these upcoming characters coming out for DLC Kombat 2. So I'm sorry if I'm veering off, if you feel like I'm not really staying on, but I am. If you just stick with me, I'll get to the point. So the point is that if for sure we know that Shiva is an NPCS. So is Fire God Liu Kang is also an NPS, non-playable character, whatever, section, screen, maybe, I don't, probably not screen, section, right? So in that section, if they're both non-playable player sections, but in the story, and then one of them, everybody in who plays Mk11, even if they hate Liu Kang, have Liu Kang skin because they finished the story, or the 30 towers, right? They've at least done that. If you haven't, and you're like, I just stopped because I don't want Liu Kang's Fire God Liu Kang skin, and you're just that against Liu Kang, that's sad. But I mean, I would just want the skin just to have it. It's probably one of the best skins that's came out in Mk11 so far. It's Fire God. I mean, come on. He's like an elder. Now he's Elder God, period. He can't be killed unless, he can't die unless Chronicle removes him, which she needed him, so he didn't die. And then in the story, Revenant Liu Kang does die, or doesn't die, because last time I checked in the story, Sonya Blade also, if one side dies, the other one does too. Kano died, but he's a playable character. See what I'm getting at? So what I'm saying is though, even though NetherRealm Studios has hypocritically broke their own rules, unintentionally or on purpose, to make it make sense, because they were like, this game is on its way out, we gotta come up with something that makes sense, fuck it, right? Or excuse my language, if any kids are watching YouTube, sorry, be advised, this is in for mature, and their parents will be held accountable. So then they say, so she's gonna be in it. Cyrex and Sector are in it. So is Hydro. Smoke's not in it yet, or been hinted to or not to be in it. Why do I say yet? Because he hasn't. He didn't die. Neither did none of the cyborgs, actually, along with Takeda, along with multiple players. Even if you want to say, oh well, Chronica can bring them back. Okay, well, let's stop there, and let's just say, well, for argument's sake, we already know that, right? Well, let's just say that she decides not to bring them back because they don't need them, right? Because Frost is, right? Cyrex and Sector still are in the story. Combat cards that you can choose have them on them. They're on the combat cards. As if that's not enough to say they're coming. On top of it all. So my conclusion is that Kombat Kompat 2, that's a tongue twister, is coming when? Probably May-ish. Why do I say that? Because in March, Spawn's being dropped, along with the movie. Take a wild guess. What else comes out this year? Or what's been predicted to come out this year? Right? So when he gets dropped, who do you think will come next? Do you think it will be Takara or Takira? Right? Boom. Balrocho, who didn't die and can be brought back. Cyrex, Sector, who also can be back. Because they're in the story. I don't even think they're listed as NPCs. I'll have to go look and make a video. We'll make a video on NPCs, non-playable characters. Specially by Unique Touch, right? Hydro's in there as a robot being held on the cybernet fighting ground. So you have Takeda, Sector, Cyrex, Hydro. Rain can still come, that's 6. And 2 guest characters. Just like they did this one. Melina. As a huge Melina fan, as much as I love Liu Kang, I would pick Melina over him because of her style of play, right? I love the way she plays. So simple and just, I would play her the same way. Absolutely. No problem. Pressure. Spam or zoning. And then with the grabs, bro. Mix up, grab, projectile, combo, finish him. Melina wins, just like Liu Kang. So she might not come. Just because Katana has both of her moves, she probably might not come. If she does come, NSR is gonna say, how do we introduce a player into a fighting game where somebody already has her moves? Is that an upper advantage or down advantage? Well, it's kind of an upper, but I guess it would make it fair now, even though she can fan you to death now, on top of throwing aside. And then she can teleport, but she can't ball roll, right? So what I'm getting at is, I don't have a clue, as much as I want her in Mk11. Sorry, Melina, you didn't make the team. People are saying Mk12. I don't think there's going to be an Mk12. And I'll do that afterwards and I'll tell you why. And if there is going to be 12, what it will be and how it will, and all that. So those are the 6. So she's out. Right? I'll say, even if she did make it, who would the other character be? Who is the most favorable person that people want? That's not fucking from a horror film. That is Mortal Kombat realmish. Terminator should have been Mortal Kombat since Cyborgs came. Probably because of rights, he couldn't. But he should have been in there the whole time. The whole time. Him being in Mortal Kombat should have just been a thing. And be in Mortal Kombat 11 because technically he's a machine, can't die, and he can be right back. So, and there's millions of variations. That's it though. I'll talk to you later. Thank you. Subscribe.